get the hot man for three. Vinnie Johnson. If this was college, he'd earn his scholarship tonight. It's 83-77. Cartwright spins in, fumbles it, but a foul on Edwards. The bump caused the turnover. Third foul on Edwards. We've seen very little of Bill Laimbeer in the second half. Could be that wrist is acting up again. 83-77, 5:40 left. Lakers scout Ronnie Lester, a very interested observer here tonight, and he talks with our Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, thank you, Skip. What are you looking for in this series?
Well, basically, we're just trying to get any little thing we can. Different play calls, just different tendencies that the teams like to do.
Too much rest itself can be a pain. What are the Lakers doing during this rest period?
They're up in Santa Barbara, California right now, practicing for 3 days up there.
So hopefully they won't be rusty.
Right.
Okay, thanks for being with us. Back to Skip Carey and Steve Jones.
Okay, Craig, thanks. Steve, any thoughts?
Well, what Chicago has to do is come back and score. The Detroit Pistons have now found a big weapon in Vinnie Johnson down the stretch. He really feels the scoring and is looking to put the ball in the air, and Chicago has to come back and score on their own. Not out of the ball game. They're only down by 6 with just under 6 minutes to play.
Scottie Pippen swings it to Horace Grant. Cartwright down where he likes to operate. Offensive foul is the call. Detroit's bench has scored 24 of their 42 points this half, 14 of them Vinnie Johnson.
You see what Doug Collins is trying to do is get the attention of the officials. He felt that they missed one the last time down, but the turnovers have hurt them, and that's another one. Here comes Vinnie Johnson, but they get a turnover against Detroit.
An offensive foul called against Detroit.
But you see, Vinnie in the first half was looking to pass the ball. Right now, he's not looking anything to do but to score. So you know you're going to have to try to keep the ball out of his hands, and at the same time, you've got to come back and score.
Michael Jordan brings it up the floor. 5:10 left. 83-77 Detroit. Horace Grant against John Sally. Hodges played by Vinnie Johnson. Cartwright faces it against Edwards, who has 4 fouls. He walked. Another turnover against Cartwright.
For the Bulls right now, they would be better if they just take it and put it in the air and gave themselves a chance to score. 23 turnovers to 10 has been the story of this game. Vinnie Johnson.
Oh, he is hot. Michael Jordan was hanging all over him, but he drilled it. 85-77. Timeout called by Chicago. This place is up for grabs. 4:33 left. Pistons 85, Bulls 77. Michael Jordan had a 10-point third quarter, has managed only 1 field goal, no free throws in this final period. And they need a hoop, do the Bulls.
They need a shot. They just need to put the ball in the air. They've been working through Cartwright. He's made the last turnovers. They come again.
And he misses. And Rodman the rebound. .410 left. Detroit can build a 10-point lead. Oh, the pass for Rodman too high.
Well, this is the number that they had in game 3 when they stole it. They had 77 points when Jordan took over. Let's see if they recognize where they are and what they need. He's got to shoot the ball.
Hodges for 3. Not if Hodges keeps doing that. 85-80. 3:50 left. Hodges with 16, 4 of them from three-point country. 3:40 left. Vinnie. He finally missed one. Cartwright the rebound. Here come the Bulls. Michael Hodges for 3 more. Not this time. Rebound Rodman. Dumars walks it up the floor. Chuck Daly with play instruction. 3:15 left. For three, Vinny, no. Rebound, Scottie Pippen. Outlet pass, Michael. Hodges on the wing. 2:57 left. Pippen for two. No. Rodman, yet another rebound. He has 12. Dumars front court. Timeout called by Detroit. 2:42 left. Pistons by 5 and with the ball. We'll be back. .242 left in regulation. Pistons with the ball and a 5-point lead, and nothing from Michael in quarter number 4.
And it has been surprising because the fourth period is normally his. He has gotten one field goal in the air and has yet to score his 3 or 4 from the line. But this is a time when they need Jordan to answer the bell. They're still in the ball game, only down by 5. First, they need a defensive stop. Isaiah Thomas has not played here in the fourth period of play because of the play of Vinnie Johnson.
Here we go. Vinnie with the inbounds pass. Dumars looks to Edwards against Cartwright. His jumper, good. A 7-point game with 2:26. James Edwards has had a big game again.
Hodges is down.
Hodges is hurting. A 22nd timeout is called here. I don't know what happened to him. Mark Feil, the fine Chicago trainer, is quickly out to tend to him. Let's see if we can spot what happened.
You see Edwards go up for the shot, and as you flash in your picture, you'll watch Rodman come across, and this is where the contact is made. The high-flying foot and knee catch him right about the chin area. Contact for Rodman.
Dick Versace, how do you see it?
I see it as a battle of wills at this point. Vinnie Johnson has really taken over. As you pointed out, we haven't seen Isaiah, and I don't know if we will see him. The battle of wills continues.
Well, if anyone's been able to will their team to a victory, it has been Jordan so far, and he's got 2:22 to make up a 7-point difference.
Hodges stays in there and handles the pass. He can't unload, and when he does, Dumars steals it. Their 24th turnover. Detroit a 22-point quarter, and their reserves have them all. We are entering the 2-minute period. Edwards gives it up. Sally with 1 on the clock. Oh, a heartbreaker for Chicago. He ran all 24 seconds and then drilled it. Timeout, Chicago. This place is up for grabs.
Well, a lot of people here at the Palace in Auburn Hills feel a lot more secure after this shot from John Sally. Against the shot clock, Sally, who's not supposed to be a perimeter player, drains it, and you see his reaction in the crowd as well. They have a 9-point advantage with 1:47 to play, and in this second half of play, the turnovers have been the killer for the Chicago Bulls.
They have just 16 points in this quarter and 35 in the second half.
And they've been on a downhill slide in terms of point production since the first period of play. 25, 20, 19, but they've got to shoot. Jordan.
They spot up Hodges for 3, and he gets it. Boy, that's one thing Jordan will do, even when he's not, his offense isn't cooking. He will get the open man the ball. 5 3-point baskets and 19 points for Hodges.
Now they need a stop at this end of the floor.
They don't have one yet. Dumars